I am here in my second office. Or third office, as I would say. And I have a journal where I write every day and I reflect on the things that are going through my head. And what came up was how I talk so much about the self and about self-doubt, self-assurance, self-confidence. Did I say self-doubt? Self-doubt. And the reason why I talk about all of these things is because why I talk so much about the self. It's because if I'm bringing everything back to me, then I'm able to take ownership and responsibility for everything. And when I do that, then I'm in control of everything. As long as I continue to put blame on things outside of myself, then I'm never gonna be in charge of anything. And the reason why I share this with you guys is because these are the tools that I have been using on myself for myself and on myself for the past few years through my journey in life. And the way that I've unplugged myself from belief systems and how I continuously separate myself from my thoughts so that I can be completely present and understand what are the things that run my life, the things that work and the things that don't work, right? Because we have, this here is crazy, because there's both belief systems, right? There's beliefs that help us in life, and then there's other beliefs that don't help us in life and keep us in the same place. So if we can disconnect from the thoughts that come to our heads by being so present to what are those beliefs that are coming up as they come up, then the more present we can be and the more in charge of our life we can be. An example that I gave a coachee of mine is when thoughts come into my head, what I'm doing, eating hair, is that I look at them as bubbles. Picture this yourself and let me know if it actually works for you. When a thought comes, picture it as a bubble that's just floating in your head, and you look at it and you say, wow, that's what you're saying. I'll give you guys an example so this is not conceptual. I'm not perfect, I'm a human being, and things come up for me, and the reason that I'm able to share my experience with you guys is because I'm human and I'm not perfect. And the last thing that I want to do is portray myself as perfect, enlightened, or anything like that. I want to show you guys all the faults that I've had, all the mistakes I've made, so you guys can actually relate to me. I don't want to post myself as anything else than that. I'm just a human being. But how I look at thoughts is I just observe these bubbles and I look at the thought and I'm like, a friend of mine said something that was not in alignment with my belief system about spirituality, because he's not really, that doesn't resonate with him. And so he became a little not defensive, but he was defending his point of view. And in my head was like, no, that just doesn't go according to that. And my brain just came up with its mechanism of protecting itself, and it went into, well, maybe this is just not a friendship that works for you. And I said, whoa, let me observe this. And so those are the sort of things that happen, but when we're aware of those thoughts, we don't have to create that. Thank you for joining, guys. We don't have to create that separation from us and the people that are communicating with us just because our belief systems are jumping up into defensive mode or protecting, right? We just observe them and we acknowledge that those are our thoughts and those are belief systems, and that's when we're able to look at those things, and when we're able to target it. When the bubble comes up, you're like, oh, there's that belief system that either helps me or doesn't help me. So I would love for you guys to try this out. If you guys do try it out, let me know how it goes. Again, you guys can email me at ana@ampmcoach.com. That's my business email. Or you guys can message me here on Instagram, and I'm also going to be sharing this on YouTube. If you guys like this live video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for being here. Bye, Tina.